Hi everybody, today's lesson is going to be on subtracting expressions. Here's the deal with subtracting expressions. They're a little tricky because you have to keep track of this negative or subtraction sign right here. What you are going to do, when you see a subtraction sign, you are going to put in a 1 right here. And then you are going to distribute that -1 to all the terms in that expression afterwards. So right here we have 9x minus 25. And really the reason why we can just keep everything the same, because this is just a positive 1 in front of here. And positive 1, when you multiply it, it doesn't change anything. So that's why we keep that the same. Now, when we take our -1 and we're going to multiply it by this negative 5x right here. Negative times a negative is a positive. So this becomes positive 5x. This -1 times 10 becomes -10. The other thing you can think about when you're multiplying by -1 is you're just changing the sign of everything there. The negative 5x changes to a positive 5x. And the positive 10 changes to a -10. That's the tricky part. The rest we already know how to do, thankfully, and we're just going to combine our like terms. So I have positive 9x's and positive 5x's. That's going to give me 14x's. I have a -25 and a -10. That's going to give me negative or minus 35. It works the same exact way if there was decimals or fractions involved. Here we have our negative. We are going to distribute that -1 to every term inside of the parentheses that it's in front of. So I'm going to start 17 plus 4.5m plus 8k. Here's where the fun begins. So this -1 times 7.5m is -7.5m, or subtracting 7.5m. -1 times -9, we're just changing the sign of everything here. -1 times this positive 4k would be minus 4k. That's it. Now we combine our like terms. Here we go. Let's start with the m's. So I have 4.5 m's. I have a -7.5 m's. When we combine them, we get -3m. I have a positive 8k and a -4k. That's going to give me positive 4k. When I add them together, last but not least, I have 17. This is positive. And I have 9. They're both positive, so this is plus 26. And that is how we subtract our expressions right here. Here's the key. We're going to distribute the minus sign or -1 to all the terms in the second expression. That's really, we're just going to change the sign. Change the signs.